Hey guys, it's Amber and welcome to day 2 of my December daily. I know it's been a while since I had day 1. I went on vacation in Florida for like a week. I've just been so busy. And I really didn't think it was going to be so bad this month, but yeah, it's been pretty rough. Anyway, for day 2, I happened to be at the mall shopping. And I stopped by Bath & Body Works, which was really lucky because it was annual candle day. When all of our candles, they're 3 wicks at least, are 3 wick at least, I'm trying to say, are $9.99, which is a great deal. So I like to stock up. I saw this really cute mirror. They always have like sinks there where you can like wash your hands and try out their soaps and stuff. And I saw this, my holiday story. So just took a really quick selfie. I'm even in like my work coat, like I was in a hurry. So snapped a really quick selfie while no one was looking. I got a photo of the front display, which I thought was really cute. And then I took a picture here while like this place was packed while like I somehow caught it with like nobody in the store, of just all the candles and the decorations, because that's kind of part of the fun. So they had a special bag that you could get that was like reusable vinyl. If you bought 6, I happened to only buy 5. So I got paper bags, but the fun about paper bags is I can include them in my album. I was initially bummed because I really wanted the other one for like storage, but I got 2 bags. So I got this green one here, and they're double-sided. So they have the year on them, which is really cool down here. And it says Once Upon a Holiday Story, which is their thing. So the graphics are the same on both sides. One's just bigger and green and red. So I was trying to decide which one I wanted to use. This one's pretty large actually. So it is like 10, and they happen to be, this one's 9 3/4. So it's pretty large, too big for my album. I definitely didn't need anything that big. I could have cut it down, but this one's actually a perfect size. So it is 7 by 8 1/4, which is perfect for an album, especially if you're doing a 6 by 8. I'm going to use this as the front side because it has the Once Upon a Holiday Story and the year. The back just says Bath & Body Works, so that's not as interesting to me, but I'm going to use both pieces of the front and back of the bag. So I'm going to cut down the middle, trim those out, and I'm going to stitch a pocket out of this. Pretty sure that I'm going to use a plastic piece here to attach it, and I think I'm also going to try to put some white pom-pom trim along the edge here. I've got to dig it out. And then I printed out those 3 photos. I think they printed a tiny bit wide, so I just need to trim them down. No big deal. I'm going to put 2 of them back to back. And then the third one, sorry, 4th side really, is going to have a card here. I'm going to use this as my journaling card, and I think I'm just going to back it with some patterned paper, because this is about the length it's going to take up. And I thought about, you know, just sticking it in there, but I'm going to be able to need to pull these in and out. I don't want this to get lost down inside. So I'm deciding between these cards from the main kit, Making Spirits Bright or Spreading Christmas Cheer, but I think I'm going to go with the Making Spirits Bright card. And I can circle the Giving, and I'm probably going to do sticker journaling, and I'm still deciding if it's going to go vertical or horizontal. It doesn't really matter. And that'll just be mounted onto pattern paper, and then everything will be double-sided, and then I'm just going to use some sticker tabs to help pull these out of the pocket. So I'm going to stitch this. I could just use red line tape, but I think I like the look of stitching, if I can get it on there well, if I don't screw it up. And this one's going to be really minimal embellishing, because I really like the pocket is pretty decorated. It's just gonna have pattern paper in one of these. So I was kind of thinking about adding a die cut maybe to like some space here. Like there's room for, trying to pull one out. Like it doesn't have to be this, but I'm just sharing, like, you know, there's space here for like something. So I'm not sure exactly what's gonna go there yet. Yeah, it's just gonna be really minimal. And then for my number, I have a couple that I pulled out of my number stash. If you hadn't seen my video that I shared, it's actually on my Instagram Reels, where I created all my number storage similar to Allie. So I dug out some 2s from here. So I'm considering maybe this white felt. number 2, which I haven't pulled out yet, so apologies. So that might be a little too large, but it does make an impact, but it really hides the design. But I really love how it looks. So thinking about that, I have this gold 2, and I'm deciding too if it's gonna like nest here or here and cover the design. I've got this one from last year's kit. This is from like 2017. So I've got this white and gold one from last year, which I really like. Brings up the pops of white on here. I've got black, which actually looks pretty good, I think. I even have this little wooden one. I think that was from 2021 maybe. I didn't use a single one of these wooden ones, but it actually looks kind of cute with the craft, and it's a good size. So I just have to figure it out and make a final decision, because honestly I think any of them could really work, but I think this is too big. As much as I love it, I wish I had a smaller version. It has a lot of impact, which I love, but it's just too big. So I think we're going to eliminate that option. And I don't really think there's anything else to add. Like, I could look through these and see if there's a cool sentiment and maybe put something on here just for something different. So I might look through those. But that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to work on getting this cut out, get these trimmed. I'm going to sew it, and then just put the pockets together. It's going to be a nice simple one. So one of the first things that I did was cut apart the bags. I made sure to be really careful and cut along the middle of the sides and around the bottom, to give myself plenty of room to trim on a trimmer and get really nice clean edges. I actually was pretty proud of how these came out because they were really even and I didn't really need to trim anything down to try to make them match up. So that was pretty awesome. And then here I'm just showing you how I removed the backing to the bags to get rid of this rope handle. I was really, really careful because I didn't want it to like be glued on and like rip through and like destroy the design of the bag, because I'm kind of out of luck. I'd have to go buy another bag. So I'm adding some 1/8 inch red line tape here to add my pom-pom trim on the inside. And then I was deciding, okay, now I need to go ahead and add more adhesive on top of that. And while I'm at it, I should just go ahead and add more adhesive where the holes are going to go. And then I realized, you know what, I'm going to not be able to stitch this. So I'll show you kind of more about that live here in just a second, but I'm just showing you the process of putting it together here. Okay guys, so I'm trying to decide if I should attempt to sew this. I don't think it's going to work. I had to hide the pom-pom trim within the pocket, and I also wanted this to be hidden. And this is a really thick, clear plastic, so I don't want to like ruin my needle or my sewing machine, but like, I still feel like stitching is the way to go. I'm also thinking about punching like a hole right here, but only on like the front side with a little punch. But I think I want to see what it looks like with the photos inside first, and then I'll get my number on there, and I still gotta deal with my journaling. So we're almost there. Yeah, I really want to do the stitching, but just did not work out with having these two. Like, I think I could stitch through the pom-pom trim okay. I think it might be difficult, or I might like rip it up a little, just because of trying to fit it under the foot. So I'm thinking that just sticking with adhesives is going to be my way to go, unfortunately. I don't want to try to just like only sew one part. I think that would be stupid. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave stitching for another style pocket, maybe when I have the like Starbucks bag or something, which I can't find right now. Maybe I'll be able to do something with that one, even though I think I'll probably have a similar situation. So let me get working on this. So here I'm just showing you how easy it is to add this sticker paper journaling to a 4x6 card. I trim mine down to 4x6 and print directly in that size. So I only peeled back a small portion, and then I can add it to the card easier and keep things lined up. I circled the one word on there because like you could pick from different ones. So I circled with a pen before I stuck this sticker tape down, and then it was slightly off, so I just trimmed it around a little bit. And then next it was time to pick a pattern paper to go on the back of one of the photo sides. So I was choosing between this plus size, which I think is from the main kit, and then that, it's not really like foil gold, but like golden tan tree paper, which actually was really cute and did look really nice. But when I was holding this up with other photos, the plus signs just really had a lot of the colors. So that's why I kind of ended up going with that. And it's, I know a lot of people love this one. It's not my favorite. So I kind of buried it into a pocket where you don't really see it much. And I figured it was a good way to use it up. And I still have part of it left as well, in case I do need to put it in the album anywhere else to tie it in. So I just mounted it to the back of the photo, and I'm using my scissors to trim the edges so that it matches exactly. And then I'm just going to use some more strong adhesive around the outside of the card to adhere it down. Because it's going in and out of the pocket, I didn't trust just using rolling adhesive. I didn't want to like pop off and get like stuck to anything else or another photo in there. I really wanted it to be nice and strongly adhered down. So there you can see I'm doing that. And I really wanted to add more embellishments, but this pocket really didn't need them. So I'm just sliding them in, kind of having to like fit them in, you know, loosen it up a little bit. And then I went through my stash of sticker tabs and found two that I thought would coordinate and work well together. So I picked one that says sharing, that's a gold one from the 2022 kit, and then a black one that I think might be from 2021. I think that said give is what I picked because I was talking about buying presents for other people. And so I wanted to stick the photos inside, and then I wrapped them around and stapled them in place so that I could see where they would be in the pocket and kind of look like centered, but it was only two, so I needed them to kind of be in there together. And then I'm just kind of running through the numbers again, and I ended up going with this black number 2. I did really like most of them. I eliminated the gold one, and I still was really stuck on a few of them, but there was a little bit of black in the font and the design, and then that black photo tab really drew me in, so I think that's why. And now looking back on this, I think I'm going to go back and add some chipboard stars, but as of right now, in the end of the video, you'll see it's plain. Okay guys, I'm all done. I decided against any other embellishing. I'm just going to leave it like super duper plain. I'm happy with it. It's a little tight getting these out, but love the pocket. Love how this came out. I ended up going with a pattern that I don't really love, so since it's hidden, it works, and the colors actually go pretty well with the colors of the photos. And I forgot, it's funny, I forgot to change my font back to black, so this is like a purpley brown kind of color that I was using for something else completely different, but I was too lazy to reprint it because there was nothing wrong with it, and it's hidden, so it's not really a big deal. So anyway, just wanted to share everything, how it looked. I was still debating if I wanted to punch the like little cutout here. I really love that look, but I wasn't sure if I wanted that much blue from my photo to be showing or not, and that was kind of what was kind of preventing me from doing so. Hopefully a couple more times of doing this will loosen up. I could trim the photos slightly smaller, but that's not the issue. It's like catching down here on something. So there we go. See, it slides right in once I get past whatever that is. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted that much blue to show, even though I really like that look, and I didn't really know if I needed to. You know, and I think I'm fine with like the photos sticking up out a little bit, but I think we're just gonna leave it for now. If I change my mind, I can always do it later. But anyway, that's day 2. Can't wait to keep rolling on this. I actually have some really fun stuff and lots of ephemera planned for this album, especially for my trip to Florida, which usually when I'm visiting family I don't get a lot, but it should be really fun. Bye for now.